All right, Stephen A., it's been about 10 hours since Shams broke the news. What is your perspective on this trade this morning?
Well, I think it's very interesting on a couple of levels. Number one, if you're the Dallas Mavericks, clearly you lost all faith in Luka Dončić. That's a story that's going to follow Luka for a long time. You're 25 years of age, your career, not just this season, but a career 28-point-per-game scorer, a 28-8-8 player. You just guided the team to the NBA Finals, and they're saying sayonara to you. Why would they do that at the age of 25, scheduled to be 26 at the end of the month? It's because of his constant conditioning issues, the lack of focus and discipline when it comes to keeping himself in shape. This is the kind of things that they talk about. Then when you look at the Dallas Brass, yes, you have head coach Jason Kidd. Yes, you have president of basketball operations and GM Nico Harrison. Let's keep that name, Nico Harrison, in mind. You were an executive at Nike for 19 years. Okay, you worked with Michael Jordan, you worked with Kobe Bryant, you worked with LeBron, you worked with an abundance of people. You're not only used to superstardom, you're used to players who are very, very much committed to being the greatest that they can possibly be. You lose a championship in the case of a Kobe Bryant or LeBron or anybody else a week later. You like, what the hell do we need to do in order to get ourselves back and to do what we can? In the case of Luka Dončić, you come in out of shape and you've got people talking about you literally using the word fat to describe him. That certainly isn't the Dallas Mavericks organization, but beat writers and everybody else covering the Dallas Mavericks know that there's been conditioning issues, discipline issues, and what have you. So do you invest with a new ownership coming in that's no longer Mark Cuban, who doesn't have a majority stake anymore? It's Adelson family and those folks. 3 or 5 years, over in excess of $325 million, that was an investment that they were hesitant to make. That's the Luka Dončić side. The other side to this is it puts the ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis had been clamoring to be a 4 again, not a 5. Well, you've got Gafford, you got Lively and other folks in Dallas. Now he doesn't have to play the 5. He can play his natural 4 position. So you've got that inside-outside attack, even though Anthony Davis is stepping away from the basket. You've got a Kyrie Irving, who is a showstopper, who is box office when he is balling. And he obviously loves playing for Jason Kidd and Nico Harrison, 2 individuals he's had long relationships with. So the ball is in Kyrie Irving's hands now. Unlike Luka Dončić, let's understand that Kyrie Irving is a champion. Kyrie Irving helped LeBron James win the championship. He almost helped Luka win the championship and helping them get to the finals last year, averaging what he was averaging throughout the postseason. So you've got that element there. And then in Los Angeles, you look at Anthony Davis. He's gone now. It's LeBron James, one of 2 players in the NBA with a no-trade clause, him and Bradley Beal. If you're LeBron James, do you look at this team as a championship squad with conditioning issues and what have you involving Luka Dončić? We don't know what LeBron James may decide to do. Does he want to stay in L.A.? Is he going to ask to exercise that no-trade clause or ignore it and just say, hey, let's move on. Let's move on to a different situation because I don't know if I'm going to win a championship right now. Those really are the big questions right now in regards to this trade. Luka is Luka, and he's going to be in Los Angeles, and that's a box office. He's a global iconic figure.